Welcome back to Crypto Corner, your weekly show where we talk everything crypto. With your hosts, Jesse James and A. Crocs here.
So it has been a very busy week this week in the crypto sphere with the cancellation of SegWit 2x.
Yes.
A lot of flux in altcoin prices and things like that right now. A lot of people moving money back into altcoins.
Absolutely.
What are your thoughts on what happened with SegWit? The miners, ended up coming to an agreement with developers.
Yeah, last minute.
Last minute. I think we're speculating right now about Ethereum having something to do with that. What do you think about that?
Yeah, so the story is that so there was a company, we're not going to name, of course, that had a large smart contract with Ethereum for investors, and one of their employees supposedly deleted some code mistakenly while he was setting up multi-sig, which is basically an encryption for multiple people would have to sign off basically for any kind of funds to be moved out of this wallet. And he mistakenly deleted some code, and so now $280 million worth of Ethereum is locked up.
That's some serious cheese.
Yeah. So the speculation is that some investors in Ethereum may have cashed out to Bitcoin, but so the SegWit 2x, they came to an agreement because of this fact with Ethereum.
And we're just speculating.
Yeah, speculating that there would have been a great time to strike, basically, for people from Ethereum to move back to Bitcoin.
Yeah.
So that's what our speculation is.
And see, from what, sorry about that. From what we can tell, a lot of people have actually moved into Bitcoin Cash.
Right.
Because Bitcoin Cash is planning on implementing the 2 megabyte upgrade on the blockchain that SegWit was going to implement onto regular BTC.
Yeah, Bitcoin Core.
Exactly. So right now a lot of people are putting a lot of money into Bitcoin Cash from what we can see. Since what was the price yesterday? It jumped.
It went from 300 or 400 USDs to I think somebody said it got as high as 2,500. I didn't really look at the chart,
that's
but
huge.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It was like 180%, 200%. Jump in like a day.
What's the consensus with that? Oh, okay, everybody. Since Ethereum isn't working out right now, we got a bit of money locked up. Let's just go dump all this money into Bitcoin Cash,
right?
Which is fine. I mean, people work together on different strategies and things like that, and groups get together. Which we're all out here to make a few bucks either in the short term or the long term.
Well, yeah, that's the end game.
That's the point of the party, man.
Yeah, that's right.
That's why we're all into it. Which is great. But it seems that it's sparked kind of like a civil war.
That's right, between Bitcoin Core and Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash briefly passed Ethereum as far as market value. Yeah, it got all the way up to second.
It's the first time ever it's done that.
That's right. It was over $30 billion in total price.
But a conversation that we had earlier. There can be as much war between two separate cryptocurrencies. I mean, but really ultimately everything is still traded in Bitcoin Core.
That's exactly
actual right. Bitcoin. I can't really see Bitcoin Cash, even with the blockchain increase in speed. I can't really see it surpassing. I mean, I don't know. It just feels like Bitcoin itself is on this like unstoppable freight train.
That's right.
Just like mowing everything down.
That's right. Yeah, it's the Godfather. It's the end of it all. Everything's traded against it.
Yeah.
So even Bitcoin Cash, you cash out for Bitcoin.
That's
so
right.
In the end, I believe BTC Core or Bitcoin, just normal Bitcoin, is going to be the ultimate winner. So.
I'm betting on that personally. I mean, don't get me wrong. The 2 megabyte increase, that's great. It speeding things up is always good. But at the same time, you just have the investor weight of Bitcoin, because I speak to different investors every week, and there's a good percentage of them that still say, you know what, I'm not going to invest in the altcoins. I'm just going to keep my money and rely on Bitcoin itself surging ahead.
That's right.
That's where they're looking to make all their money from, and that's fine. That's great. A lot of us, who don't have huge amounts of whatever currency we deal in, as far as the euro,
right,
the USD, yen, whatever we're dealing with, we don't have a whole bunch just to dump into it.
That's right. That's right.
So we head to the altcoins because really, with the altcoin, you have a chance, like you used to say, is to accumulate your Bitcoin.
That's right. So you can make Bitcoin with altcoins.
Exactly.
Basically, so coins like, let's say, like B3 is a good staking coin.
Great staking coin.
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, you have to be really careful though with B3 because it has a really high percentage return on investment. It's 10,000% a year. Okay. But of course, with that, you're going to have hyperinflation.
Yes.
And you're going to have price fluctuations, big time price fluctuations. So if you want to get into a coin like this, you can use it as a springboard. So you want to try to get in as cheap as possible
and make it till you stake it.
Make it till you stake it. Yeah. That's right. And then use that to buy other coins and stuff.
And use it as something that you can jump into masternodes with.
That's right. That's right.
Which are a lot more stable in price, relative to proof of stake coins.
That's right.
And also, masternode rewards are just a little bit better than the staking coin rewards. It's really just a kind of a no-brainer, really.
Yeah, it's really stable is what it is. So masternodes, when you lock in these coins, these certain amount of coins, you would literally have to have 50% or so of that network, everybody to just dump all their, unlock their masternodes and dump it for the price to tank.
Yeah.
So the hyperinflation problem is not there as much as it is on staking coins.
Yeah.
So I mean, you want to use staking coins like B3 to springboard into masternode coins
because
and build your portfolio.
Because in the masternode coin is really where you're going to make the long term.
That's right. That's right.
You're going to make your long term gains in your masternode. And having masternodes in different coins, being diverse, always helps the situation.
Oh yeah,
because
absolutely.
If any problems happen here or there, you always have a bit of diversity in your portfolio to fall back on, which is always a good move to do.
That's right.
And
then also you can liquidate at any time if you have to.
There you go. Situations always change, circumstances always change.
That's right. Same thing for instance, BitPetite is a lending style platform similar to BitConnect. Was exactly.
Yeah.
So people was invested in BitPetite and they closed up shop and basically just ran away with people's money and they couldn't liquidate. They didn't
have a chance to,
Yeah, because I mean everything's locked up for a certain amount of time.
That's right.
And again these websites can just shut down and run off at any time.
Yeah.
Look.
With the lending platforms, see like BitConnect, right?
Exactly.
BitConnect has been open for a while.
Yeah, over a year.
Exactly. There you go. Over a year.
Pretty stable.
So it's not when you see people putting money in and getting decent returns out. BitConnect is probably making enough money to
cover any
exactly.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't really be profitable at all for them to. I mean, it would be profitable if they just picked up everybody's money and ran. But really, when you sit down and look at it, they can make a lot more money
in the long run
by staying open and facilitating to the public.
That's right.
Because this is what we want. This is what we need.
Yeah.
And with examples like BitPetite, packing up and running off. It will make you, the average investor a little bit leery. Right. But also, when you look at the stats of, companies like BitConnect, it can actually solidify in a way, saying, okay, well, they've been open and, they've gone through trials and errors and things like that, but, they're going strong.
That's right.
And there's a lot of other investors out there, YouTubers out there that will say, hey, BitConnect is the way to go.
Yeah.
And, it's a safer bet sometimes to go into your lending platforms than it is to go into a proof of stake coin.
Yeah, I mean because it's gonna be a little bit safer sometimes as far as the fluctuation in price. Like we talked about a B3. If you're gonna invest in a staking coin with a really high percentage, you just have to be careful of when you get in and when you get out.
That's right.
BitConnect, you can put it in and almost guarantee you're going to get your almost 1% daily interest until you get that capital release. Now, at the beginning, when BitConnect first came out, everybody right away screamed scam.
Yeah.
And that may have very well been the case. It may have been a scam at the beginning. But like you mentioned, they made so much money that they basically became legit.
Yeah.
And it's a safe haven. It really is. You know, and again, like you said, places like BitConnect, when they close, it just solidifies Bitcoin's status, you know, in the game pretty much.
Really?
Absolutely.
Yeah. But also, coin of the week. You know, there's
Yes.
something that we're going to try and do every week. You know, researching different coins and things like that, and seeing what looks like a good place to nestle some, you know, a little bit of cash in there. You know,
a little bit of that BTC.
Yeah, and so, you know, just talking about earlier masternodes. What masternode have you chosen this week?
This week is gonna be Copaco.
Copaco.
Yeah,
Copaco.
Yeah.
Accents and stuff,
but yeah, Copaco. So that's a new one.
Mhm.
Okay, it's currently on Meritoc Exchange.
Yes.
A very low, small exchange. Not too many
The
people
green
know.
website.
Yeah. So they just recently, from my understanding, they already paid to be listed on Yobit,
Mhm.
and later this month they're going to pay to be listed on Cryptopia.
Is it, from what I understand, is this coin actually like basically just out of the ICO phase?
Yes, it just entered the ICO phase.
Uh-huh.
You actually can't even remove your coins yet from the exchange, the Meritoc exchange, because they're doing a fork. Because the community was saying that the masternode rewards wasn't enough. So you need 50,000 coins locked in for a masternode, and they were saying the percentage wasn't enough. So they forked it to where you're going to get a bigger return on investment from Copaco. So once the 25,000's block hit, then you can download the new wallet and you can set up your masternodes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good go.
Yeah, absolutely. And right now it's very, very cheap because they're saying, the price could, you know, speculative get to 1,000 sats.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's sitting currently, I believe, at about 250 sats. The ICO opened at 100 sats. So if you was lucky enough to get some coin during the ICO phase, you've already doubled
your money.
Absolutely.
You know? That's great. I mean,
I
always like to see ICOs pick up and a coin be successful because, you know, having all that competition in the market makes all the other coins step up their game.
That's right.
You know, which is better for investors.
That's
right. You know, we want competition, we have better places to put our money.
That's right. Iron sharpens iron.
Yeah, there you go.
Absolutely.
Well, I guess that's all we have time for this week. We're trying to scale it down a little bit. I know our first video was kind of long, but we are definitely always interested in constructive criticism. Please, please, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Every week we'll be coming out with new video.
Very important announcement.
We have an interview, a special edition version of the show coming out in 2 or 3 days with the infamous POS Monkey. And a lot of people have heard about him.
Yeah, they know of him.
They know of him.
But not know who he is.
Exactly. And we have landed an exclusive interview with the man himself, or woman, sorry.
Yeah, or woman.
You know, I don't want to step on any toes. But we will be contacting him via Skype in the next few days and have that interview up. So just remember to like, subscribe, and share this video. Any constructive criticism or questions about Coin of the Week that you want to see us go for and research, throw that in the comment section below. And we'll catch you guys next time from Acrux
and Jesse James.
Thanks for watching.